welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I know it's been a while since I've made a live stream, but here I am on a Sunday night, and yeah, welcome to the video. Most of you will probably be watching this on the replay because I assume not a lot of people are on the internet right now because it's super late at night, and I have had a really weird sleep schedule recently, but I did want to hop on this video. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? Speaking of Lyft Drivers, but yeah, I did want to make this video because I did want to talk. There's something that did happen recently that did spark this video. I don't know if you guys have seen my video recently where I went around and tipped Lyft drivers $1,000, but basically that's the reason why I'm making this video, is because I want to try to spark this positivity in the Lyft and Uber community online, and I want to also try to create more basically try to spread more positivity, because when I went out and tipped all the drivers, a lot of them were really thankful and a lot of them had really inspiring stories. Hey Will, Pompey, how's it going? So if you're watching this live or on the replay, comment what is your favorite thing about driving Uber and Lyft. I'm going to tell you guys throughout this video. I'm going to keep this video pretty short, but I'm going to explain to you why I started driving for Uber and Lyft in the first place, because I think it's really important and I think it highlights, I don't think I've shared that with you guys too much because, I don't know, I've been mostly focused on providing tips and tricks that I forgot to talk about myself. So I'm going to tell you about why I started driving and basically what Uber and Lyft has been able to do for me, which is pretty remarkable. So like I said, comment down below what's your favorite thing about driving Uber and Lyft, and then why did you start driving, or what has it done for you, I guess might be more appropriate of a question. But kindness is Dylan. Oh yeah, happy Easter, guys. I don't know if you guys are celebrating that, but if you are, happy Easter. And so basically like I said, what I wanted to do is just go over why I started driving. I wanted to talk about the video, tipping Lyft drivers $1,000. Last week I made a video called tipping Uber drivers $600, and today I made the video tipping Lyft drivers. And the first woman we picked up, she was, I'm pretty sure she was a mother herself, but she started driving for Lyft when her mom got Alzheimer's, and so she started driving for Lyft in order to take care of her mother. And that was just a really touching story. I really wasn't expecting that. And then another person started driving because in order for him to take care of his kid, so he can, drop the kid off at school, work, and then pick him up again. And then he also said that after he drops his kid off at home, that he goes out and drives again, which I just thought was really inspiring. And then also, if you guys saw, there was a single father in that video who it was a very emotional moment, so for all of us. And we were able to help him out a little bit. Hopefully he can take a day or two off and spend it with his son. I know $1,000 isn't the most amount of money in the world, but just a little bit helps. So like I said, comment down below or comment in the live chat. If you're watching this on replay, comment down below, or if you're watching this on live, and then let's just talk about what of our favorite things. And it's pretty funny. I can show you guys really quick, but my video for today was actually what are the worst things about driving for Uber and Lyft. And I was gonna make that video, but then last second I decided to change it to what's your favorite part, because like I said, I know a lot of people do tend to focus on the negative, and this is an amazing opportunity. So before I get into the video, we just dropped a bunch of merch. The link in the description will be for that. And I'm also doing 20% off for the next 24 hours for anyone watching this video. All you have to do is use the code YouTube, and you can get 20% off your order. We have a bunch of different shirts. This is just one of them. And all the proceeds for that is just going to go back to tipping more drivers. So if you want to see more videos of me tipping drivers, yeah, you can do that. I'm just gonna put the code in. Yeah, but yeah, just use code YouTube and then you can get 20% off. So yeah, anyways guys, let's get into the video. This is the reason why, yeah, Will Pompey, the shirts are lit. I know, this is my favorite one, the comfiest one. Actually, Allison said this one was sexy, so if you want to be sexy, you can wear this one. Yeah, this is probably my favorite one. I just ordered a bunch of new shirts for myself. I have like 10 right now, but Dylan needs to light up his shirts. Yeah, Nick, you gotta rep the Rideshare Hub shirts too when you're driving your car. Yeah, sorry, my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna have to hold it really quick. It's not gonna be as steady as I want. But yeah, basically, so the reason why I started driving for Lyft, guys, is because I was in a really big, and I know some of you might be in a similar position that I was in, so if you are thinking about becoming a driver, just listen to what I have to say, because yeah, basically I think it's a great opportunity. But when I first started driving, guys, I was working at a job and I wasn't making that much money, and I had a credit card. I had credit card debt of like $5,000 or something. I think I had 2 credit cards, and then I also just bought a car, and I had car payment on that as well. That was another $5,000. I bought a used car, and all of a sudden, I find myself making all these payments, and I was barely breaking even every month. So what I did was I would go to my normal job, and then in the evening I would drive for Lyft. This is when I first started. And recently I've thankfully been able to make enough money driving that I didn't have to work my normal job anymore. And, thankfully I was able to figure out different ways to supplement my income. I do have this YouTube channel, again, doing the merch, helps me make videos that, in turn helps me make money or whatever. And then, yeah, so basically, at this point, like, Lyft has really changed my life. Driving for Lyft and Uber has really changed my life. And if you're on the fence about joining, I think it's right now is a great time to join and start making extra money. I follow this one guy. I don't watch too many of his videos, but kind of have a similar financial philosophy as a guy who's named Dave Ramsey. And he talks about basically getting out of debt. He says the best way to build wealth is get out of debt, pay off all your debts, your credit cards, your car loans, student loans, whatever, and then build wealth that way. Then save up money to put a 15 to 20% down payment on your house, and then from there try to pay off your house as quick as possible. That way you have no payments. But basically, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So driving for Lyft, I was able to, get rid of all the debt. And then, yeah, I guess my favorite thing about driving for Lyft and Uber is just the financial freedom that it allowed me to do. Like Will Pompey says, he agrees. I have the same thing with debt. Dave Ramsey suggested drive for Uber as well. Yeah, exactly. So like driving for Lyft and Uber just allowed me the ability to increase my income. So this is what I always suggest, is that don't quit your job and drive for Lyft and Uber full time. Like, that's probably the worst thing you can do. You can do that eventually. That's pretty much what I did, but do it slowly. So keep your normal job, and then after, in the evenings and on the weekends when you have time, you're only working 40 hours a week at your normal job, and then on drive I was doing like 30 hours a week on top. So I was actually putting on like, working at my other job, like I think it was like 35 hours a week, which is pretty much full time, 40 hours, whatever. Or I think it was like 37 hours. And then I would drive like 30 hours a week with Lyft. So basically I was just, my income almost doubled, and it basically allowed me to, I just threw everything at that debt, at the credit card, and not the car. So thankfully I've paid off my credit cards. I cut them up. I know a lot of people don't agree with me about cutting up your credit cards, but this is a whole nother topic of discussion. I don't believe in credit cards at all anymore. So I cut mine up, canceled all of them. I don't even believe in credit scores. There's ways to live your life without going into debt. You actually don't need a credit score. I guess the first question that comes to me is like, oh, how are you gonna, rent a place, or how are you gonna buy a house? How are you gonna, get a car? Well, I actually believe that I am never going to get another car loan. I'm gonna buy every car in my future with cash, because I don't want to be stuck with a car payment. And so if I can't afford an expensive car, I'm gonna get a cheap car. And you can easily get a nice $5,000 car. You don't need a $30,000 car and then stuck with the payment for the next 3 or 4 years. And the same thing with renting. Like if I need to rent a place, I'm just gonna have to find someone who, I can tell them, hey, you know what, I don't have good credit, but here are my last payments for the last 2 years, whatever. And, hopefully they'll trust me. And then getting a mortgage, you don't need a credit score to get a mortgage. That's a myth, guys. You don't need the reason credit card companies are so successful is because they make money off people's debt, guys. Credit card companies are really smart. They make money off people paying interest every month. Everyone's behind on their credit card payments, so they have to pay interest. Well, yeah, 0% APR for the first year. Then after that, it goes up to like 20%, guys. That's how they get you. And then it's just they make tons of money. So I avoid that. And and getting a mortgage, you can get it's called a manually underwritten loan, manually underwritten loan. And I plan on buying my house mostly in cash anyway, but I'm gonna get a loan with a manual underwritten loan. You show them your income history on paper, show them that you're making money. You don't need a credit score at all. Sorry. Again, this is a whole nother topic of discussion, but anyways, driving for Lyft and Uber just really helped me to increase my income and get to where I want to be. When I had a credit card payment and car payment every month, I'm basically making payments every week on these stupid things, and every day I have a headache because I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, now I gotta pay $200 this month, and I gotta pay $300, another $300, and like I'm working so hard every day. Why should I be throwing it at these credit card companies? I used to go out to like clubs and stuff, and I would drop like $300-400 in one night. It was just stupid, and I would just throw it on the credit card, and in my head be like, oh yeah, I'll work it off. That's not a good mindset. So now every time I go to make a purchase, I always think, is this worth my investment? Is this a good investment? Can I save this money for something else, for real estate, for buying, my house? So I can have less debt when I do buy a house. But anyways, this is very off topic. But again, I'm going to go through a couple comments here. I would put your shirt with my lights so you stay lit. Yeah, guys, like I said, 20% off the merch for the next 24 hours. Use code YouTube if you, it's called merchclub.co/ridesharehub. That's the website. The link will be in the description as well. Sorry, I'm scrolling through some of these comments. Beacon of Light. Dylan, my Lyft rating went down from 5 to 4.99 on Easter Sunday. It's hard to stay perfect. Yeah, I don't know. My rating went down to 4.96, and I wasn't even driving that week. I don't know why. Maybe there was like late ratings or something. if you don't have, I mean, 5.0 is really good. If you don't have 5, then that's pretty normal. Dylan, you can save money with an Amazon Fire TV box. So yeah, even with my TV, for example, guys, I don't have any payments. I don't subscribe to Spotify. I don't subscribe to Netflix. I don't subscribe to Apple Music. I don't make payments because even though, it's only $4.99 a month. Netflix is only $7 a month. These things add up, and it's more about the mindset. It's like, I can go online and I can watch. I have a roommate who I used to just use his Netflix account. I'm that cheap guy. I'm asking people to, for there. But I don't make payments anyway. And my TV is, my friend gave me his old TV, so it's, and I'm using. We have an Xbox too, so I didn't. It's not mine, but I think you guys get the point. I'm pretty like. When I go out to eat, I actually rarely go out to eat. I cook mostly all my food. Takes a little bit more time, but I mean, there's also health reasons involved for that, but it is a lot cheaper. But like I said, I don't go out ever, unless it's like Chipotle, because I'm like running late for class or something. But, and then also another great reason why I love driving for Lyft and Uber is because, it's because it's fun. I don't know. I guess I just like attention and talking to people, but like every time I get in the car and I go up, like I never know who I'm going to get. And I think I like that, I like that aspect of it, that, you're never going to have that experience anywhere else. Will Pompey, Dylan is an encouragement. Thank you. You don't need to go into debt and live your life paying payments every month. It's not worth it. And driving for Lyft and Uber is a great way to do that. You can drive as much as you want. Actually, when I got my car, I did buy it on a loan, which was a huge mistake, but I just paid it off driving for Lyft. I think my car payment was like $150 a month. The first $150 a month that I made, I just threw it there. And then every month I was paying $500 on it, $600 on it. And then I think I ended up paying it off in like 6 months to a year. But yeah, I'm never getting a loan for a car ever again. John Phillip II, does anyone do Express Drive in Seattle? Is it profitable? So I think Seattle's a pretty good market. If you guys don't know what Express Car is, it's Express Drive. It's for Lyft when you rent a car through them. I think it's a really great program. However, there is, it's just like signing up for Lyft and Uber. If you don't do it the correct way, there is a correct way. You watch my videos and learn how. If you don't drive for Lyft and Uber the correct way, if you're not tracking all your miles, if you're driving a car that's depreciating tons of money, depreciating a lot, if you're driving at the wrong times, there's ways to lose money driving for Lyft and Uber. You need a strategy. That's why I'm here, to help you guys. But the same thing with Lyft Express Drive. You have to pay, it's like $200 a month, or $200 a week, to pay for the car. Why? Because you're not paying any money in depreciation. You're not paying any money on maintenance. All you're paying is gas. They charge you $200 a week. That's normal, because you're saving that much money and more by the depreciation and maintenance. However, and I've seen this happen before, is that people get the car and then they only driving like 10 hours a week, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ripped off. All right, later, Will Pompey. I'll talk to you soon. Catch us on the replay. And then people are like, oh yeah, I'm only driving 10 hours a week and they're charging me all this money. And I'm like, yeah, because you're renting a car from them. The only way Lyft Express Drive is going to work out in your favor is if you're driving at least 40 hours a week. Because, you want to make at least $200 on your first or second day, and then take the rest of your week for profit, because they're loaning you. It's not, I guess loaning isn't the correct word, but they're letting you borrow they're renting you a $30,000 car. So yeah, you're going to pay $200 a week on that thing, and you're going to be racking up a ton of miles on that. But you don't have to bite the bullet and put it on your own asset. You're putting it on Lyft's asset or whatever company they partner with. So the only way Lyft Express Drive, and I would say this for any car rental company, unless you're paying based on miles or something weird, but most car rental companies, if you're driving for rideshare, Uber and Lyft, you need to be driving full time in order to, like I said, make that first $200 your payment on it, and then go out and take all the extra income for profit. And I wouldn't say it's a permanent thing. I think if you don't have a car and you don't have a job, rent one and drive full time. That's really the only way it works out. I don't think it's for everyone. And unfortunately, I do know, actually, I've heard of people, I've had even my own drivers when I take Uber and Lyft, or take Lyft, I guess. They complaining that, I'm renting a car, but it's not worth it. And I'm like, how often do you drive a week? And they're like, 1 or 2 days. And I'm like, yeah, no, duh, it's not worth it, because you're not making hardly any money to pay for the car and then keep it. Uber NYC, he's another YouTuber. He rents his car. I think he has like a luxury car or an XL. And he does that as well. He rents his car. John Phillip, right, you need full-time hours, exactly. Dylan, I won $10,000 on a scratch-off to drive for Lyft. What? Oh yeah, Scott, I have an unlimited car wash pass at $30 per month, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. I actually agree with you on that. Before, when I was making all my payments, I would say, heck no, wash your own car, or for me, I would. But now that I'm making more money, for me, that time that I save not spending, because I have a big SUV, it takes me 45 minutes to wash my car and, vacuum it too and all that, probably like an hour. If I'm doing that 3 times a week, that's almost 10 times a month. And if I can save 10 hours a month and pay $30, that's what, $3 an hour that I'm paying for somebody to wash and vacuum my car. It's worth it. Time is money, guys. If you can outsource things in your life that takes time, and pay like John Phillips said, $30 a month to get your car wash unlimited, that's totally worth it. But if you're trying to, if I was just starting out driving and I was thinking about getting a car wash subscription, I would say, heck no, I'm washing my own car. Because I could use that $30, and like I said, it would be more about the mindset. I actually kind of like washing my own car. It's kind of like a form of therapy for me, so I don't pay for car wash subscriptions. Plus, out here, you can't find a place for $30 a month. That's just, it's way too expensive out here. But like I said, it's kind of like a form of therapy for me. I put on my headphones and just listen to music and just wash my car. And it's sunny out now, so I just take off my shirt, put on some swim trunks, and it's a good time. So I don't really need to get a car wash subscription. I also won $25,000 and $2,000 in scratch-off tickets. What? Beacon of Light, are you really making $37,000 on scratch-off tickets? You must be really lucky. If you did, and you're not buying a merch shirt, guys, if you're watching the Rideshare Hub, you should be repping the Rideshare Hub. might as well support the channel, right? And you get something in return. I have a bunch of different shirts. Why not? Why not rep it? Like I said, 20% off. Guys, I just redesigned the merch store. I think it's sick. So I actually created this website called merchclub.co. This is my website. You've probably seen them in the videos before. Sorry, that's Josie. This is Allison. That's me and Allison and Josie again, and then Kevin and me. But yeah, you just scroll down here, click on Rideshare Hub, or what you want, you can just go to merchclub.co and then type in Rideshare Hub, and then that'll redirect to my store. Anyways, the link in that will be in the description. And then this is what I'm wearing right now, $27, not bad. And then all the t-shirts are like $23. The trio, these ones are really cool. You can't go wrong with those ones. The Friends inspired one. This one's popular. That's a popular item. This one is also popular. This is probably the most popular one. And then this one is just really cool. I like that one a lot. Oh, and the t-shirt too. Yeah. Rideshare Club. Somebody requested this one, so I made this one. It's pretty cool. Rideshare Club. Classic rideshare. I just ordered a bunch of these for myself because I really like that style. This is the original one if you want to rock the original Rideshare Hub shirt. These are all unisex. Also, and then I just threw some tank tops up there. But yeah, I got a few orders today. So if you ordered today, you're should be getting there like next week. But yeah, use the code YouTube for 20% off your order, because you guys are great and you guys are supporting me. John Phillip II says, what market are you in? The $200 fee is reduced to $30 after 100 rides. Yeah, sorry. I totally skipped over that. So if you're doing Lyft Express Drive, the more you drive, the cheaper it is. So like I said, if you're able to put on 100 rides a week or 70 rides a week, the payment goes down because, there's an incentive for you to drive and make more money on the app. And the reason Lyft does Express Drive is to accommodate people who want to drive but don't have a car. So yeah, the more you drive for Lyft Express, the better off it's going to be. But yeah, I'm actually traveling quite a bit right now, but I am mostly in between Southern California. I don't want to say exactly where I'm from, but the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, and Los Angeles. Frank Phoenix, Arizona, $1 from Frank. Oh, did you leave me a super chat? Is that what that is? Guys, if you leave me a super chat, thanks so much. You are in the super chats. Wait, I don't know. Is that what you did? Hold on a second. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats. I really appreciate those. Let's see. Hold on a second. Frank, yeah, you did. Shout out to Frank Phoenix. Thank you so much, Frank. I really, really do appreciate that. All the money that I get here just goes back into, supporting me. So I can eat food and get my bananas every week or whatever. But also making videos for you guys. Like this channel, driving for Rideshare and making this channel has changed my life. I'm so much happier. I get to talk to you guys on live streams. I get to talk to you guys in the comment section. You guys have really changed my life, and I'm super, super thankful for that. So leave a thumbs up if you, if you like the channel, if you like the live stream. Dylan Lyft. My passengers can see the Rideshare Hub lit. LOL. Will you have Lyft and Uber polos? So at REB, no. I'm so I'm not gonna have Lyft and Uber polos because I'm doing everything legit. So I'm not, I could put up a shirt with the Uber logo on it and probably get away with it, but I want to respect Uber and I don't want to steal their logo, because it is illegal. But like I said, I could probably get away with it, but I'm doing everything legit. These are all like, they say rideshare. A lot of them say rideshare, and then a lot of them say Rideshare Hub. So, it's that I went out and made these designs myself, and then I also, hired somebody to make some designs for me. So, they're all specific. They're all, unique. You're not going to find these designs anywhere else. You can probably find an Uber shirt somewhere. I don't know, on some sketchy website. But these are really top quality shirts and hoodies and tank tops. These are the top of the line quality. I'm actually allergic to polyester, so I have to have premium cotton. Some of them do have polyester in there. The most is like 50%, but they feel really comfy. Like, I can sleep in this thing. The gig lifestyle, nothing. Uber sucks. What? Oh, you don't like Uber. Okay. Well, what do you like? Let me know. Dylan, I can show my passengers your shirt. Please do. If you're wearing the shirt, your passengers are gonna, it's gonna just it's definitely gonna lead to more tips because they're gonna see that you're wearing a rideshare shirt and they're like, oh, this guy really loves his job. Let me make his day and give him some shirts. Lyft and Via. The gigs lifestyle. Oh yeah, that's awesome. How's Via going? Oh, Edery B. Wow, thank you so much for the super chat. You're awesome. I really appreciate that, Edery. Shout out to Edery B. Peace sign. I see your logo as a peace sign. Yes, guys, peace. Yesterday was 420. So, that is, I guess, a day of peace. And then today's Easter, which is also this is like a peaceful weekend. Unfortunately, for me, since I'm in school, I've been, I haven't had a very peaceful weekend because I've been doing homework, and also editing videos. That tipping Lyft drivers $1,000 video, I had 2 hours worth of footage that I had to bring down to 14 minutes. So that took a couple hours. Then the merch store. I've been busy lately, guys, to say the least. But again, you guys supporting me, leaving me super chats, getting the merch. Really thankful, guys. You guys are, really great. So, Dylan, did you ever hear about Driver? No, I haven't heard about Driver, but I'm always interested in hearing new companies. I just made a video on Get Upside, which is a company that pays you to fill up your gas. What? I'm down. So I've been doing that, and I've been getting a decent amount of money off of my gas. I would like something different that lights up. Yeah, I'm not going to make a shirt that lights up. I'm sorry. I don't have the ability to do that. That's pretty difficult. Can we have some free merch? Unfortunately, yeah, maybe in the future I'll do some giveaways, but I can't afford to give out free shirts to everyone. So, but thank you for asking. I'm giving you 20% off all the merch for the next 24 hours. So all you have to do is use code YouTube. YOUTUBE. I hope you know how to spell YouTube by now. But yeah, 20% off all the merch, which basically covers shipping and then plus some extra. Driver. You drive other people's cars so they don't have to. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's probably, going to be more common heading into the future with, autonomous vehicles rolling out. People are going to not own as many cars, and they're just going to, share each other's cars. What do you think about Trip? Sorry, my phone's dying. Hopefully it doesn't die while I'm making this video. What do I think about Trip? I don't know anything about Trip. I've been contacted about them, but there's no app or anything. So I don't know. I've just heard people talking about it and people trying to get money from other people, and it's not even an app. So I would stay away from it. What's the company you're talking about in regards to gas? It's called Get Upside. I'll leave a link in the description for the gas company. They have the Rider up already. Yeah, I mean, if they have the Rider app up, that's great, but if there's no driver app, how are they going to get rides? I don't know. Yeah, you guys can believe whatever you want. I don't know. Maybe you know something that I don't, but from what I've seen, Trip is just a scam. I don't know. I wouldn't give my money. I wouldn't tell anyone to give your money to a multi-level marketing company. From what I see, they don't even have a product, so I don't know how that would work. But that's neither here nor there. This video is all about the positivity of driving Uber and Lyft. So let me know down below, what is your favorite thing about driving for Uber and Lyft? Yeah, like I said, for me, it's definitely the income. Like I said, it increased my income probably by 100%. And then I also really enjoy it. I mean, obviously the flexibility is great, but that definitely goes into income as well. I think it's kind of like it allows me to be more of an entrepreneur and do the things that I like to do. For me, to be honest, it really helps me make these videos. And send me an email, guys. I'm always down to chat. There's different ways to make money out there on the internet. I've fortunately discovered that making YouTube videos is a good way to make extra money. I put ads on all my videos, and speaking of which, I should probably put an ad on this video. I put ads on the videos. I mean, they're a 5-second ad, and I'll make I'll make some money off of it. It's really easy. So send me an email, guys. I mean, I guess for me, my favorite thing about driving Uber and Lyft is that I can make videos about it and create this whole lifestyle for myself. Guys, we went out the other day and we tipped Lyft drivers $1,000. And I just, like I said, I'm not, I use all the money that I get from the channel and just put it back. But I was able to take 5 of us out and buy us all in and out, because I'm able to make that money from driving for Lyft. And it's, I don't have to worry about, can I afford this or not? Because it's just like financial freedom. If you guys, this is us at In-N-Out the other day. It was super fun. This is a joke, but yeah, these people are great. If you haven't seen this video, I just put it up today.
Subscribe to the Rideshare Hub on 3, 2,
I like my own
1.
video.
Subscribe to the Rideshare Hub.
Look at that guy. Do you guys see that guy right there? When we said that? Wait, where is he?
Everyone's like, what? Subscribe to the Rideshare Hub on 3,
Watch.
2, 1. Subscribe to the...
That guy, he's like, what is going on? I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, guys, I have tons of videos if you haven't seen them all. Again, this is the merch store. If you want 20% off any of these items, use code YouTube at checkout. And, these are all the drivers. All my videos. I have almost 200 videos up now. It's pretty nuts. Dylan, helping out drivers is amazing. I just started driving for Lyft. Oh, hey, Sean. Welcome, man. I'm 3 days in, 17 rides, 11 hours, and I made $187. Is that any good? Sean, I want to ask you, where are you driving at? 17 rides, that's an average of about $10 a ride. But the fact that you drove 11 hours is quite long. I don't like to necessarily put a number on the per hour rate. I like to, take into account how many miles you're putting on. Definitely just a word of wisdom to new drivers, Sean. Track all of your miles, all your expenses, because you're going to be getting all that money back in taxes at the end of the year. 45 minutes north of San Francisco. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the money's really good in the city. If you can get a ride into the city, I would maybe even start my day out, put on destination mode to San Francisco. And then you might need to wait a little bit to get a match. If you don't know what destination mode is, basically you type in an address and then Lyft or Uber will match you with somebody going in that direction. And so if you can use destination mode towards the city or somewhere with heavy traffic, you can get a ride with somebody, and so you're not putting on dead miles. If you're not getting enough rides with Lyft, I would sign up for Uber too as well. So that way you're not waiting in between rides. If you're getting enough rides, then I would just stick to one platform, whichever one you like better, so you hit more bonuses and stuff. But you can use my link in the description for a sign-up bonus for either Uber or Lyft. But if you want to sign up for Uber as well, use that one. Honestly, get the sign-up bonus for both apps and then stick to whichever one you like better. Or if you don't have enough demand on one of the apps, do both at the same time. Sean, so that's a really good question. When I first started driving, I literally asked the same question. I would probably type that question into Google 10, 15 times a day. Should I drive around or stick in a spot? So the way Lyft works, and this is not common knowledge at all, I guess you can call this a secret, is that, sorry, my phone is dying. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's charging now. Okay. The way Lyft works is that they don't pair you with a passenger based on your location. So just because you're the closest driver to the passenger requesting a ride, doesn't mean you're going to be his driver. Lyft might pair that person with somebody farther away from you. They do that because they want their drivers to get an equal amount of rides. So even a passenger might have a driver 30 seconds away, but they might be paired with somebody 5 minutes away. And so, and then another thing is that when you're waiting for a ride, you have a certain radius. It's called a donut effect, that Lyft will pair you with riders within your certain radius. I believe it's 5 mile radius, or I guess 10 miles in diameter. And after 5 minutes, that expands by, I believe it's, I don't know. I don't remember the exact number, but it expands. So when you're driving around, you could potentially be driving away from passengers. So what I have found is that it's very beneficial for me to actually stay in a spot. That way I'm not wasting gas. There's 3 main expenses when you're driving Uber and Lyft. It's your gas, your depreciation on your car, and your maintenance, your wear and tear. Every time you put a mile on your car, you're not just, there's a reason why you get 58 cents back per mile. You're not just paying for gas. You're paying for wear and tear, and you're paying for depreciation. That's why now, after driving for Uber and Lyft, like every time I need to, before I would let me drive 30 minutes to see my friend or whatever, okay, that's going to cost me $5 in gas, whatever. Now I'm actually in my head, I'm thinking, well, it's actually going to cost me more like $20 because, in the long term, I'm putting on miles. That's going to, now I need to get my oil changed sooner, tire change, there's basic, and then also the depreciation in your car. Every time you put a mile on your car goes down in value. So, just goes to say, every time you're driving around looking for passengers, you're not really looking for passengers. You actually could potentially be driving away from them. So, what I like to do is I like to find some decently busy spot and just park. Actually, usually when I drop off a passenger, I'll just sit there and wait for a new ride request if I don't have one already. If I drop someone off in a neighborhood, I'll, drive down the street so they're not like, why is he still waiting for me? I don't drive around looking for passengers ever, unless I'm in like the middle of nowhere. One time I got a ride out to like literally the middle of nowhere, and I actually did need to get back to my other job, so I unfortunately did need to log off and drive back. I had to put on like 50, 60 miles on my car without a passenger. I didn't have time to wait for a destination filtered ride because I had to get to work. And randomly this guy, it was like 60 miles in the middle of nowhere, and I was like, I'm not going to get a ride back. It isn't depreciation and wear and tear the same thing. Nope. So wear and tear is basically, anytime you need to get your car in for an oil change, anytime you need to get your serpentine belts replaced, or, your idle belt or your pulley, just your tires. When your tires bald, you need to get new tires. All of these little things, anything that's not like an accident, these are all things that are considered wear and tear. Like, you have what is it? Tires have like, or no, you need it's every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, probably closer to 3. You get an oil change. That's like basic wear and tear. Depreciation, however, in this, they'll ask you when you do your taxes. I just went over this, but when you buy your car, or say it right now, you can look up on Kelley Blue Book, what is your car worth? Type in the year, the make, the model, the miles you have on your car, any special features you have in your car. It'll tell you, anywhere from, for me, my cars were valued at like $6,000 to $8,000. Sure, my car, I'll just, average that out and say $7,000. If I put on 50,000 miles on my car's going to go down in value a couple thousand. It's not that much for me, but when you buy a new car, for example, it's probably the worst thing you can do is buy a $30,000 car, drive it off the lot. Now your car is pre-owned. Your car's only worth $20,000 now. You just wasted $10,000 driving it off the lot. If you have a car with 0 miles on it, then you put on 30,000 miles on it, your car depreciates in value a lot of, like, probably $5,000 to $10,000 just putting on 30,000 miles on your car. That's why I don't recommend driving for Uber and Lyft with a brand new car, because your car is going to depreciate more than you're actually making. So gas maintenance, and depreciation. I think it's foolish if you don't consider the depreciation, because what I've seen happen is that people will buy a car on a loan. They'll get a $30,000 loan for their car, drive for Uber and Lyft, and then next thing they know, their car's only worth $15,000, but they still owe $25,000 on their car. So if you try to go and sell your car, you're going to be stuck with a $10,000 payment. That's one of the ways that you can sorry, my phone is like dying, but it's not. Okay, there we go. My phone's breaking, to say the least. Let's see. Let me get through some of these comments here. So here, let me just pull it up on my computer so I can read it better. Wow, 2 thumbs down. Thank you, guys. I'm just kidding. Leave a thumbs up, guys, if you're enjoying this video. I still don't really understand why people leave thumbs down. Like, you don't have to watch the video. Just, yeah. All right, so I hit 10,000 rides on Lyft yesterday. Congratulations, HGFDDG. Wow, that's a complicated username. 6 Lyft destination filters are great. Yeah, 6 on Lyft, 2 on Uber. That's from Beacon of Light. Sean. Oh yeah, just answer your question about driving around. Ettery Beat. This is the deal with Lyft. You get less rides, but they pay better. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, for some markets, it's not enough rides where you might need to sign up for Uber to get enough rides. Sean Smith, I would recommend not to drive around for rides instead of stay at the location if it is a high demand area. Yeah, exactly. Also, you have the less risk of getting into an accident. Exactly. So maybe there's even 4 ways. Edery B just brought up a really good point. Depreciation, gas, wear and tear, and you have a risk of getting into an accident. If you drive safe, you'll be fine. But unfortunately, there are some drivers out there who aren't that great. Edery B, I also recommend some out there that tells you the hotspots. Oh yeah, and apps. Yeah. FarePilot is pretty good. I don't know too much about them, but I've heard good things. If you know your area, that helps a lot too. Like Los Angeles, Bubba something. He's a driver as well, and he tells me that, or on his videos, that he always asks his passenger, like when he picks up servers and like bartenders and stuff, he always asks them like, oh, what are the good spots to hang out at? Where do you guys go out to the bar? Because he knows that that's where everyone is at. That's where everyone's going to be requesting rides. So ask your passengers, where do you guys hang out? Where are the hot spots? And then at what times too. Don't do it in a creepy way. Just say, hey, you know what? Where like good, where's the spot to hang out on Friday nights? And then that way you'll know. It's all about finding a strategy, guys. So and getting a leg up. Have an unfair advantage over your other drivers. Dylan, just over 2 years of having my car and over 35,000 miles later from 44,000 to 79,000. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. That does sound like quite a bit of depreciation, but it's better than getting a brand new car and putting on 40,000 miles. For me, I bought my car at 100,000 miles. I have had many passengers ask for my information to be their driver. Is this a good idea? On Uber, you can it's totally fine, and you can request a specific passenger. On Lyft, that's not allowed. And then never do cash rides or any rides outside of the app. You can get deactivated, and there's just tons of risks for that. My favorite thing... Oh, the Entrepreneur. What's up? What's up, the Entrepreneur? My favorite thing about driving for Uber and Lyft is talking to people. It's one thing I miss about it. Yeah, that was one of my top 3 reasons about driving for Uber and Lyft is talking. I don't know, but some of my friends make fun of me for it, but I like talking to strangers and hearing stories, and everyone out there has a story. Every one of you guys watching, you guys all have amazing stories. A lot of you guys, not to be negative, but a lot of us deal with real problems in life. Some of you guys are going through some really hard things. I don't know if, you're having the greatest day of your life or the worst day of your life. It's like everyone out there can relate to each other in one way or another. And at the end of the day, we're all just, we're all just human, and we're all just people. So Kevin, the Entrepreneur, I do agree. It's one of the best things about it. Frank, not too much liability risk. A lot of lifting, the beacon of light. Oh yeah, FarePilot. Sorry, I'm trying to get through these as fast as I can. I haven't accepted any because of that, says Frank. Edery B. FarePilot lets you know where the hotspots are. It's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. I got used 2016 Corolla for $12,000 with 34,000 miles 2 years ago. Currently with 111. That's pretty good, honestly. $12,000 car is really good. Dylan, I was your first thumbs up here in your test video too. Oh yeah, I know. I accidentally went live. That's funny that he was in it so fast. That was an accident. Guys, can you give this video a thumbs up? If you can hear me well, leave a thumbs up on the chat. I would really appreciate it. I would starve if I could only drive Lyft. Hello to everyone tonight. Oh, JJ, the karaoke retro driver. Yeah, so like she's saying is that, I think it's a woman, that you know, sometimes you do need to drive for both Uber and Lyft. honestly, what I say, guys, sign up for Uber and Lyft. Just, get the referral codes for both so you can get your sign-on bonuses. And then, then decide whether or not you need to keep both. I don't know why my phone is not charging. Do you guys ever have that issue where your charger doesn't fit into your phone correctly? I don't know. I might need to end this soon because my phone is dying. It's at 20%. Sorry if it keeps skipping. It's because every time it goes to 20%, like little... Okay, whatever. Scott Walsh, go to u4ridejet.gq. Enjoy the journey. Be positive. Enjoy to be around as you're building your success. Keep 100% of your... Okay, that sounds like another scam. There's always a risk of an accident. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, that's why I always say beacon of light is like be a defensive driver. Hotel desk clerks get rideshare for customers. Take a taxi home. I didn't know that. There's also some, like, if you ever drop somebody off at a strip club, go inside and tell them, hey, I just dropped 4 people off. And a lot of times they'll give you like $20 each per person. They have this like unspoken agreement with taxi drivers and Uber and Lyft drivers that they just pay you to take people there. So, they like when you take people to strip clubs. So it's like one of those secrets is that if you're pulling up to a strip club and you got 5 people in the back, walk in and say, hey, I just dropped off 5 people in the car. The Texas Rideshare Guy. I thought you were Harry Campbell for a second. Because your name is the Rideshare Guy almost. Right after self-driving lawnmowers. Yeah, I actually just went to a conference recently about artificial intelligence and robotics, and Uber was there with talking about their driverless cars. It was actually really interesting, and I'm not going to get too much into it right now. If you guys are interested in that, I can share some knowledge. Uber was there talking about their basically their progress in developing autonomous vehicles. And I'll just say really quickly, their goal is not to get rid of rideshare drivers, so don't worry. Their plan is they will probably have their rideshare drivers for a really long time, but they do eventually want to make it an option for somebody to order a driverless car. But they're really good, guys. I know I'm probably a little optimistic, maybe because I am in Silicon Valley, but they're really, really important about safety. I mean, their whole vision behind driverless cars is to save people from dying in accidents. I mean, that's why people are spending billions of dollars on driverless cars. Sorry, I just got a text. Yeah, I'm in a little bit of a pickle right now with this girl. You guys ever have dating problems? I don't know if I'm the only one in this group with dating issue. It's not an issue, but whatever. All right, moving on. I ramble so much. The entrepreneur. I doubt that's the main reason. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I don't work for Uber, but I'm just sharing. I mean, yeah, obviously there's a lot of money involved. Like, it's a good business decision to go driverless, but that's their mission, is to eliminate accidents. That's a whole nother discussion. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm agreeing. I'm just trying to relay information. I'm not talking just about Uber. Yeah, there's Kevin, the entrepreneur. There's probably, actually, nice to meet you, by the way. I haven't ever talked to you before, but I've shouted you out in like a few of my videos because, you're always making videos. So, takes control away from the consumer. Yeah. So basically, like I was saying, entrepreneur. from what I don't know, a lot. I haven't done a ton of research, but from what I heard from Uber is that they just want to add the option for consumers to be able to do that. So they don't want to force people to say, okay, now you have to take a driverless car, which I actually, no, that was the first time I heard about that. Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. I think it was when you did the live stream at your at the strike. I don't know, or something. I don't remember. I was doing a live stream with Dustin and your name kept popping up. Yeah, guys, check out Kevin the Entrepreneur, or just the Entrepreneur, I guess. He makes a lot of good videos on not only Uber and Lyft but other apps as well. All right, I'm going to end this pretty soon because my phone is dying and it's not charging for some reason, but let me just get through. Leave really quickly what's your favorite part about driving for Uber and Lyft in the live stream or in the comment section below if you're watching this on replay. Now I need to specify that because most people watch this on replay, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know why it's not charging. Kevin, you're the entrepreneur. Why is my phone not charging when I stick it in the thing? Do I need a new phone? Question mark. Guys, you want your Rideshare Hub merch? Really quickly. I'm super excited though that I just launched my merch page today. That I keep sharing it with you guys. But 20% off all of these clothes. Like, I spent a lot of time making these, these shirts and stuff. These are, this is not just, some cheapo designs. These are actually really good. And 20% off if you use code YouTube at checkout. So, is it hot? I guess so. I think it's probably because I've been live streaming for a while. Okay, now it's charging. Okay. So it's actually, I think my port is broken. Because it has to be like at a certain angle to charge. I don't know why that happened, but yeah. I think that's why, but now it's even worse, so I don't know. Maybe I just need a new phone. Actually, Kevin, okay, you guys, I went into the Apple store the other day. This is really off topic, really quick story. I went to the Apple store the other day because my Bluetooth is not connecting to my car thing. And I always make sure I'm 85% before live streaming. Yeah, I know. I was at like 30, so probably not a good idea. Anyways, Scott, it's anybody's cord I use. I have like 4 cords and none of them work. I think it's my phone. I went to the Apple store the other day and I was like, hey, I actually need to go for this, but I went there and I was like, yo, my Bluetooth is not connected to my car. I can't play music for my passengers. And she's like, oh, you need to make you need to make an appointment with the Genius at the Genius Bar. And I was like, yeah, no, I expected that, but I was just wondering, maybe you had an answer. And these Apple like salespeople who are not, they're not geniuses. They just check people out there. She was like, oh, let me look. She's like, first of all, you only have 10 gigabytes left on your phone, so you need a new phone. And I was like, what? I only have 32 gigabytes total. 10 gigabytes left and I need a new phone because I'm running out of space? Are you kidding me? Like, I understand that, she's not a genius, but like, she should be trained at least. And she was like, oh, you need to update your apps, and after you do that, you're going to have no space at all. I was like, do you know how space works? And how often apps need to be updated? Like, I was like, I don't know. I just left because she was like, just not. Is this live? Choke 1. Yes, it is. Welcome. Yes, guys. I would say like type in number 1 or type in a number and then I'll read it out so it's live. But what's up, Andrew, Nuncio, Calise? Did you order a shirt? I think Andrew might have ordered a shirt. So thank you if you did. Like I said, guys, 20% off all the merch shirts if you use code YouTube. 20% off at checkout. They're all unisex. So that's probably one of my favorite ones here. But yeah, look at that. Look at that stunner right there, boys. Kevin, me. I know I'm not a model, guys. Just I couldn't afford real models, so I had to do them all myself. There's Via Rideshare in Chicago. Oh, that's really cool. Happy Easter, everyone, from Wayne. Happy Easter, Wayne. I love talking with my passengers, says the Texas Rideshare Guy. Yeah. Once JJ the Carrier Rideshare Driver, one strategy is to be working on an exit strategy. This business is not going to be long term as the robot cars will be coming. It'll probably be quite a few years before they, before it becomes mainstream. But yeah, eventually. Right. Oh yeah, and then I was also saying at the AI convention I went to, they had the company that made Roomba, the vacuum. They have a automatic lawnmower. It looks like a Roomba, kind of. It's a little bit bigger. Oh, it's a lot bigger. But yeah, it mows your lawn for you. I was like, what? That's so cool. To Texas Rideshare Guy, I just bought a link. They've got lawnmowers that are like a Roomba for your lawn. Yep, that's literally what I just said. But yeah, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I just bought a 2016 Lincoln MKZ for $18K. I'm making bank with this car. Oh yeah, because you can do Lux on that one, right? Wayne Savell, how did you get a 2016 for only $18,000? That's really good. How does driving for both Lyft and Uber work? Would you have both apps running at the same time? What if you catch a PAX on one and then another pack? So yeah, basically when you're driving for Lyft and Uber, keep both apps up, wait for a ride request, and then open up that one, accept it really fast, and then open up the other app and then go offline. That's the way to do it. There are apps that you have to pay for to get that service, but I think you should be fine. What's up? Dustin is driving. What's up, everyone at the Rideshare Hub? What's up, everyone at the Rideshare Hub Club? Yeah, guys, I'm basically celebrating that I launched my merch store. So check that bad boy out. Look at that. Look at that model right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, where is he? There he is. Look at that. Oh boy. 20% off all my merch for the next 24 hours, guys. Let's see. If you use code YouTube, or Facebook also works. Either one. 20% off. Let me see if I can get through some of these comments. Lyft needs both humans and artificial intelligence. The Valet Guy, HGFGJ, blah, 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 blah. The Valet Guy gave me $10 for drop-off, not per rider drop-off. Oh, nice. Cool. Uber disabled the safety of the self-car that... Yeah, I don't know. There was a fatality that happened. I'm going Dustin Livestream style. I'm holding my phone because... there's my mount, but my phone's about to die. Get 50 cents to promote the Rideshare Hub in the club. Oh yeah, we had a funny joke in my last video. Now I don't know if you guys caught it, but we said, oh, if you wear the Rideshare Hub merch to the club, now you're a Rideshare Hub clubber. So JJ the karaoke driver. Do they plan on getting rid of Rideshare Driver? I'm sure it's years away. If they were about safety, though, that lady who got hit by Uber's autonomous car would still be alive. Guys, I think there's like 2.5 fatalities that occur every minute from driving. The fact that only like 1 or 2 has happened is that it's like, unfortunately, that's what people focus on is like the 1 or 2 deaths that happen. But they don't realize, the media doesn't say about how many... this is a very controversial topic, but basically, like, the goal is that get 50 cent... Basically, the goal of artificial intelligent cars, autonomous cars, is to eliminate deaths so that it's, whatever, safer for everyone. Yeah, I didn't go live tonight. Instead, been editing an old video I shot with my phone before I got a dash camera. Nice, dude.
Scott, wait, what's Scott saying? Oh, sorry. Yeah, guys, don't join any of these like scam rideshare companies. Like, if you hear 100% fares, like, oh, blah blah blah, pay $100 a week or a month. Don't, guys. This stuff is so dumb. No, I didn't get a shirt yet, but I will. They're pretty cool. Thanks, man. Choke number 1. I need to change my name. Sorry. No, you're fine, dude. I like choke number 1. Never mind. I was gonna say something about that, but now I can't because I just realized. Yeah, my phone's about to die, guys, because Kevin the entrepreneur can't help me fix my phone. No, I'm just kidding. I like to joke a lot. I hope you guys understand some of my humor. Singing with strangers in my car. Yeah, how does that work? Do you have a karaoke machine in your car? A self-driving car that slams on the brake for a tree shadow? I don't know what that means. I enjoy driving for Uber and Lyft just for side money. I could not do it full time. Have a good night, Dylan. I like your videos. You too, buddy. Is it? Oh, yeah. The cord is worn out. Apple batteries don't last. Yep, that's true. My phone dies in like 20 minutes now. Maybe an hour, the most. It all depends on where you are in life, but driving full-time has paid off for me. That's awesome, Texas Rideshare Guy. No, I didn't order a shirt yet, but they're cool. Happy Easter, LOL. What's going on? Yeah, it was a miracle buying my car. My old car was destroyed in a hailstorm. Oh my gosh, that must have been huge hails. Hey, I seen your video and you mentioned something about the sign-up bonus. I'm already a Lyft driver, but I can still get that bonus, and how much? So if you did sign up for Lyft and you didn't use a sign-on bonus, sorry, but you cannot get a sign-on bonus. Yeah, you have to use this bonus when you first sign up. For Uber, there is a way to retroactively apply a bonus. I think it's only in like the first 7 days or something, or 30 days. But yeah, send me an email if you want to do that. Or just use the link in the description for the bonuses. Scott Walsh, why do you go around posting trip code on everyone's channel? Yeah, guys, don't. Dustin's online. He's got the smack of Fouch for you. That's funny. I actually had a friend named Fouch, but I think he's talking about Smakovich. I checked the internet rules. Where is it? I checked the internet rules of freedom of speech is still allowed except on Facebook. Uber. It's not freedom of speech, guys. It's just spam. If you're just spamming your link everywhere, yeah, that's not freedom of speech. You're just like, it's pretty much walking around and yelling out your website to random people in the street. Like, you're not gonna convert people to customers. Her point is that Uber deactivated safety features, which contributed to her death. Clearly, they didn't care about safety enough to not do that. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. The lady that got killed was jaywalking at night. The kicker is that test driver was a felon. Yeah, I know. Yeah. There's a lot of gray area, guys, on self-driving cars. Trust me, it's not black and white. It's not like, yeah, I wouldn't say yes or no. It's like, there's a lot of things that still need to be done. I like getting paid. I hate getting paid, Scott. Should I just send you all my money? Because I hate when I getting paid. I'm just kidding. I think we all do. But safety features were intentionally disabled. Yeah, I didn't know about that, actually. David the Uber slave signed me up. Awesome. Yeah, don't just post your link around, guys. Oh, Mark Lance, what's up, dude? How's it going, Mark? Haha, Dylan, I got that. I forgot what we were talking about. Scott Walsh, why do you care? Oh. Yeah, if you guys are posting like referral codes and sign up links in my videos, I just go and delete them and just yeah. Dylan, everyone needs humor. Exactly. Actually, sorry, my phone again. Actually, comedians are, I would say comedy mostly comes from, or humor mostly comes from like depression or like
sad stuff. So like the funniest people in life are usually the saddest. If you look at history, like I'm just talking about like really famous comedians. Think of Robin Williams, rest in peace. But he was one of the funniest guys in the world. And, you know, at the same time, he was really sad. But, like, that's where comedy comes from is... I don't know why I started talking about that. I guess I'm trying to say that I'm sad. I don't know. Yeah. Like, yeah, Dustin said, if you want to promote your you know, your links... Oh, shoot. Are we good? Yeah, if you want to promote your links, you know, you can make your own YouTube channel or website or whatever. Dustin, I give you a thumbs up on your test stream tonight. Yeah, I accidentally did a test stream too. All right, sorry. All this, like, whatever... Put user in timeout. Should I do that? Should I put this user in timeout? Wow, I feel like such a... Oh, he's in time... sorry. Scott Walsh. He's in timeout for 300 seconds. Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. So he has 300... after 300 seconds, he's going to be going... Guys, we have 300 seconds of no referral codes, so... Let's all enjoy it while it lasts. But yeah, guys, basically, if you're just joining or you didn't watch the beginning of this video, the reason why I am making this is mostly because of this video I made earlier, tipping Lyft drivers $1,000. It was really eye-opening. One of the guys on there, it was very touching. He's a single father, and you could just tell he works really hard. Like, I know we all do work hard, but like this guy, there was something about him where like he was so passionate about driving and taking care of his kid, being a single father. Like, he mentioned that he was a single father like 3 or 4 times, and I don't want to say like that's a cry for help or anything, but like I think he wanted to be valued for the work that he's putting in. And so when we tipped him, like, naturally he broke down and started crying. And to witness that was one of the most beautiful moments. Like, it was one of the most touching moments I've had in a really long time. And I don't know if I don't share too much personal information with you guys, but like, I used to go to Haiti, and it was like one of the best experiences of my life. I've been to Haiti 3 times. I went there for a week, couple times, and then I didn't think it was enough, so I went there. I stayed in Haiti for a summer because the week-long trips just they're not that great. They're sometimes they're a little bit more hurtful than doing good, but that's a whole nother topic. But like, I don't know, there's something that I like about giving to other people, is that there's something better that you get in return. And so that's why I do these like tipping driver videos, is because, I mean, for one, like the videos do pay for themselves with the ads and the sponsors and stuff, but like, and the merch, but like, because I can basically tell people to buy my merch so that it pays for the tipping videos. But whatever. What I wanted to say is that having that moment with that guy, I mean, there was 5 of us in the car with him, and he opened up to all of us about how he's struggling, a single father, working, every day. I mean, that's got to be so hard to have to drive and then also go home and then be with, taking care of his kid. It's really difficult. And so that's the reason why I just hopped on this live stream, is because I wanted to like celebrate, I guess, the
the opportunities that come from driving rideshare. And for me, my biggest one is that I can make these videos, and it has created this community for me. I mean, when I first started out, the income was, I was able to pay off, like I said, pay off my credit cards and my car. So now I don't have any payments. But there's being able to connect with people is really good. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything. Like, I don't really care if you guys appreciate it or not, but like that's not why I do it. I do it because I want to give back to people who work really hard. And I know everyone works hard, but Uber and Lyft drivers, they especially people who are doing like full-time hours and stuff. That's not me, but if you are, I mean, not even necessarily full-time, but I mean, even people who work a full-time job and then Uber and Lyft part-time, like, you guys are working really, really hard and you deserve to get tips. So I'm trying to start this whole movement, I guess, or this whole culture about tip your drivers. I don't know how that's going to work, but I want to start a hashtag called #TipYourDrivers. So to create this culture, and let's get people tipping Uber and Lyft drivers as much as they tip at a restaurant or when they get their car valeted. Dylan, I just ordered a shirt. Thanks, Andrew. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's like I said, guys, 20% off the merch. Today only, and tomorrow. Well, I guess for the next 24 hours. But where's my wrench? LOL, I spelled it wrong. Oh, I don't know. Did he spell it? Dylan, you care about people. I wish you would have requested my Lyft ride. Yeah, let me know where you guys are, and maybe we'll come and make a tipping drivers video there. Anyways, guys, this is it for today's video. Get your merch. If you're interested in signing up, use the link in the description. What else? Join the Facebook group if you want. All the links will be in the description. And then, thank you guys. You guys are great. Comment down below. What's your favorite thing about driving for Uber and Lyft? Let's keep it positive. Let's spread this positivity, tipping your drivers, and give this video a thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe for more Uber and Lyft videos. I like to post videos almost daily. So, yeah, guys. You guys are great. Keep working hard. And make some money, but also stay safe out there and be smart. Track all your miles, track all your expenses, come up with a strategy through watching my videos and other rideshare YouTubers. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll reply to any questions you guys have. All right, guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you all next time.